They always remember what you did and always seem to forget about what they did to you for you to do the things that you did. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. I feel like we got that one sided in the energy. Like it's one side, okay? So it's their side or no side, in other words. And it's like they blocked you from communication, from telling your side of the story in some type of way. If that resonates, take what resonates. But I feel like we have some one-sided energy in the air, and it's like they not trying to hear what you got to say because it's all about what they have to say, and it's their way or the highway. That controlling energy that we got popping off in the air in the collective today. Okay, like no, that's not fair. It's not just about your side, and then you're not holding yourself accountable for your actions, for the things that you have done to this person to make them act the way that they act, in other words, or however you say they are doing. What did you do to them? Huh? Did you tell that side of the story without your little twists in it? Did you tell that story, that side of the story, which is the truth side of the story? But no, you told the story that you wanted to hear. You wanted people to hear. In other words, you told the story that you wanted the people to hear, right? So now these people only know your side of the story. But hello, they are becoming curious as to what's on the other side of the story. Yeah, I heard from you, and I heard it from you many, many times, but I want to hear what that person got to say. So I feel like you're about to be receiving a serious phone call pretty soon. Just got confirmation there. So you'll be receiving a conversation, a phone call real soon to where you're going to have a pretty intense conversation, but it needs to be taking place, okay? It needs to be done. This conversation will help a lot of things in the situation right here, okay? This conversation definitely needs to take place because now you finally get to speak your side of the story, okay? And this time, when you speak it, make sure you let them hear it loud and clear, okay? Because what it is that's them, the karmics, and that's what I'm gonna call them because that's what this definitely is, that karmic energy. Because somebody is living in their karma right now because they don't want to take accountability for the actions that they have caused upon you for you to react in the way that you did. So now they're receiving some type of karma here in this situation, and it's not just a karma, it's a trigger for them, in other words. You know what I mean? It's something that they've seen before but just don't know how to deal with it because the way they dealt with it wasn't authentic, it wasn't real, it wasn't right. It was more on a sneaky type thing, it was more on a vendetta type thing, it was more on a bitter type thing. You understand? So now they see the situation in a different way, but they don't know how to handle it. In other words, you handle it by having that conversation with the one that you need to talk to release that childhood or that trauma that you got from this person because of the things that you have done to them, and the karma was for them to hurt you back in some type of way. Hurt people, hurt people. Get over it. Okay? You are an adult. You are grown enough to know how to handle certain situations. You are grown enough to know how to put things down and move them to the side and start something new. You are old enough and mature enough to know what you need to do in this situation. So stop clouding your judgment. Stop allowing your judgment to be clouded. Okay? Stop talking to other people around you and start talking to the one that you need to. Because that is the only way that you will release what is going on around you. Okay? And please understand the one that you need to talk to can help you very much so in this situation. So put your pride to the side. Put your feelings on hold because this need to take place. And this is what the holdup is. Your feelings and your pride. Put it to the side so that you can have a conversation, a decent adult conversation with this person that you so longingly, so overdue need to sit down and talk to. You know exactly who this is. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Please take what resonates here in this scenario. This must have to be told, must have to be heard, in other words, because somebody is being one sided here and it's not being fair, in other words. And when you're one sided, you're not fair to nobody around you, nobody in your life, period. So you want to you want to break this wall down that you have, put it to the side because you have bigger things to deal with now. So understand that where your trauma starts, or where your trauma start at, is where you need to go back to and fix it. And you fix it by having a simple conversation with the one that you need to talk to the most. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. I'm gonna tap and see just a little bit what's up with the cards and collective energy, since these time is running out. You know what I mean? That can mean something to you. Time is running out, so you better hurry up and do what you got to do. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. You know, don't be so much in your head. Don't be so much in your head about how you want to do this or how you want to go about this, and you're looking back at a lot at your past and things that happened in your past. It's like now they are coming to futation today in a different way. Okay, so get out your head and go to work. Do what you need to do about this situation right here. You know, it's time for you to stand up. You got to be the bigger person because you had the experience already. So you are the one that have to show this person who needs your help now how to go through this, how to get through certain things in life. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Each one teach one. Teach one with your experience, the things that you've been through, because somebody else is definitely going to go through the same similar things. And you want to help them out by telling them what to do and things like that, you know? And it was like you were somebody who always thought the grass was greener on the other side. So I feel big cheater energy right here. Big not being real here. It was like liar, liar, pants on fire type of energy here. And then I feel that Freddy Krueger energy. So this was around the time of Freddy Krueger, when Freddy Krueger was popping, if that mean anything to you. So this is as far as you go back with that memory. So I guess Freddy Krueger's was popping around that time where you was just not being a good person. You were being a mean, bad person and things like that. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. And that's what you're thinking about. You thinking about also moments like, hey, I should have went to the other direction instead of being where I'm at right now. Because now you stuck in the position that you're in, or now you stuck where you at. And it's like, not a good feeling here. So you want to reevaluate your moves and make a nice, decent, different move here. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always come through, and that's that big, heavy Sagittarius, okay? That's what I feel right there, that Sagittarius. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Also, you know how you say you stuck in that energy? Take a leap of faith. It might be the move that you need to make. Instead of looking and seeing how pretty and green it is, go there. It might be something that you might need to do or might want to do, or just take a leap of faith and trust God in this situation. Allow God to move you right along your beautiful, smooth path that He has you on. Okay? That's new beginnings, new challenges, new obstacles, and it's going to be nothing that's going to be scary and hindrance and things like that. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. So just be mindful out there. You know what I mean? If you feel like the Most High is trying to move you somewhere, take your move, you know? Because at one point in time, you know, that's the idea that you have, because you're stuck in that hangman situation. But while you hanging upside down, you see how you got that bright light around your face. So you know what you need to do. You got the right idea. You understand? You know what direction you got to go in. So trust the moves that you need to make. This is confirmation for you. Yup. Yes, 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 that's what you need to do, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, you know what I mean? You got this person that is just not mentally clear in their mind, another thing. They got a lot going on. You see a lot of that rough up and down. It's like a wave of emotions, a rush of emotions, and it's not helping them to think clear and stuff like that. So this is the things that you're not into, so somebody need to clear their mental, and stop having a mentality of conflict all the time, of fighting all the time. Fall back. Sometimes you need to fall back and enjoy life and things like that. I am rooting for you and I'm praying all over you, sending you all love, light, and prosperity. Good night. Mwah.